I love St. Petersburg too much, especially now when it's easy for everyone to love it. Nice weather, white nights, and all this stuff.
It's 10:18 p.m. in St. Petersburg now, and it looks like, I don't know, 7 p.m. 6, 7.
I love it so much, I even came back here after just 2 weeks on the road instead of continuing my journey. But it's time to leave it for a while and learn something about the rest of the country. Let's start with Tver. Tver is a city that could have been the capital instead of Moscow, but ended up becoming a cozy little province sitting right between Moscow and St. Petersburg. So small, in fact, that a local who heard I've been here for 3 days said, 3 days? That's too much. 1 day is enough for Tver. I decided to walk from the train station to my hostel, and Tver greeted me with two things. An old man holding a rescue baby bird in his hands, and a line I will probably carry with me for the rest of my life. A woman in the bakery saw my backpack and asked if I was traveling. I said yes, that Tver was my very first stop. She looked at me with a smile and said, "You have to keep going. We're already proud of you." The first thing I noticed about Tver: no mobile internet. Not even the Kremlin whitelist apps and sites were always working properly. I spent 3 days collecting Wi-Fi passports from every cafe and shop I walked into. When I mentioned it to locals, they said, "Don't compare it to St. Petersburg. You only get signal blocked when drones fly in. We have it like always." My phone finally got internet again on the suburban train, the moment we crossed into Moscow Oblast. But first, let me tell you a few more things about Tver. First up, the Tver Museum of Local Life. I learned that the traditional local embroidery style is basically extinct. Only a handful of people still know how to do it, and outside of that, it's strictly a museum thing now. It's hard to see how something known for centuries is now almost gone. Unfortunately, I think I will find a lot of things like this across the country. A little pause to touch a tile laid during the original construction of the building in 1768. There is a tile with Peter the Great depicted as a bird, a symbol that he's protecting the house. Well, I guess. Inside a scaled-down replica of a traditional Russian peasant hut, smaller than the real thing because of the building size. I was told that the stove wasn't just for cooking or sleeping on. People also climbed inside to wash themselves, and premature babies were put in for 1 or 2 minutes to, well, finish baking. I love secondhand bookshops because they show you the real heart of a city, and sometimes of the whole world. Old bookmarks, funny inscriptions, books signed decades ago by the people you will never meet. Some books you can only find in places like this now. Right here, for example, Chuck Palahniuk, with all the swearing intact. I was obsessed with him as a teenager, but if they publish him in Russia these days, I imagine it's a heavily censored version. I'm still learning how to tell cities, but I'm grateful Tver was the first one on my map. Next up, Moscow. Они все счастливые, да?